Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Y'all, it's Friday. So, I missed y'all last night, but I was at an amazing conference for Chocator. So super excited. It was so fun. I got to meet a bunch of great people, and y'all, I mean, anybody knows me knows I love people. So anyway, it was a great time, but hope y'all enjoyed the video that I made. Let's see, what was it about? The minis, y'all. Oh wait, no, I did the mini tags, and then I did the, what else did I do? What did I do? I don't even remember, y'all. That's bad. Well, it'll be all right. I'll figure it out eventually. But y'all, we made these last night. Hey Jess, how's the baby? Oh, so we made these last night. They were super cute. I got that transfer. It's a new one, which I loved. I thought it was great. And y'all, I won this paste. I don't know if y'all could see. Yeah, you kind of can. So it is blue and gold. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is everything. So it's a exclusive. He's perfect. I can't wait to squeeze him. He's so cute. He's so cute. I love the pictures. Okay, y'all, so I have been telling y'all I was going to do an autism awareness craft. And that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to incorporate another little thing in it, which I love. So, y'all, this is our Shine Bright Minis. This is our Watts of Love. You can see all the little minis on there. So, Watts of Love is a foundation that we support. And so basically, I don't want to get it wrong, so I put my little thing so I could just read it. It's a charitable partner that we partner with, and they bring safe, renewable solar lights and education to those around the globe who need it the most. I think that's amazing. So every transfer, every one of these that's sold, $2 is given. Plus, there's other ways, there's other things in my shop that there's also for Watts of Love that more of that goes to contribute to that. So I got tongue tied. Sorry, y'all. I got a blister in my mouth, and I keep going. It's horrible. So anyway, and if you've ever purchase from my store, or if you do purchase, if you notice at the very end it says round up, that goes to Watts of Love. So what I'm going to do is incorporate a little bit of the Watts of Love, y'all, with my autism awareness. Okay, so we're going to use this. We're going to use just a black canvas. This is just a black canvas. Okay, I bought it that way. I didn't paint it. And then I printed a puzzle piece, and then I cut it out from cardboard. Okay, so it's thicker. We're going to put that on there. All right, and then we're going to use our little mini chalkable chips. I have never used these, y'all, so I'm pretty excited to finally get to use them. Our chalkable chips are reusable. You can chalk both sides. You can also use our little punch like I've used before, y'all, this super duper handy punch, okay, to punch and make tags with it as well. If you saw my video to make tags, you would see that this is another option for all those minis. So we're going to use those tonight. And first, though, we're going to paint our puzzle piece, y'all. Okay. So we're going to use your typical primary colors for autism awareness. I've also got them in paste. So I'm going to paint this with the acrylic, and then we're going to do some on our little chalkables on this. And I'm not sure which ones I'm going to do yet, because I have some in mind that I just feel like that's near and dear to my heart. So, yes. If y'all are just hopping on, hit the heart button. Let me know. Say hey. Let me find one more brush. Sorry, I thought I had all of them. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. So I need 4 of them. Hey, Jana. Okay, so we are going to use, like I said, our 4 primary colors, y'all. And I'm going to use, you know what? No, I'm going to use my new, hold on, y'all, wait a minute, I got fancy. I bought this little thing for my paint, y'all. Fancy. I'm fancy. I know, I'm fancy. I done got real fancy with it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm just going to go down the middle and then down the middle, okay? And we're going to try to just get it pretty even. You know, I'm not really worried if it's not exact, because here's the thing. I don't know if anyone on here has dealt with anyone with autism, but I certainly have. I have personally dealt with it. And it's let me just say, they're amazing people. I'm just gonna throw that out there, okay? Amazing people, y'all. It's, hold on, I got that one way wrong. They're amazing. They their mind absolutely intrigues me, and I don't know. I just, you know, when I taught preschool as well, I had an autistic little boy, a little boy on the spectrum, and every day he amazed me, y'all. Every day that I could teach that baby something new, and his verbal skills would just soar, he would amaze me. And then when he was, you know, he was 3, and he was adding. It was a lot. It was amazing, just amazing. But I couldn't get the boy to potty train to save his life. And that's just how they are, you know, it's just how it is. And so like I said, it's very near and dear to me. Personally, have dealt with it. My oldest child is on the spectrum, and we didn't find out for years, which we knew, but you know, back then, he's 31, so back then that wasn't something that was diagnosed. Back then it was just ADHD and, you know, whatever else they wanted to diagnose him with, learning disability, whatever. Took us 6 months to teach him his primary colors because, you know, flat out he didn't want to. Funny thing is he actually knew them. He just couldn't verbalize anything. Couldn't verbalize it. So, y'all, the stories I could tell of that child, just, he was amazing to me. And he still is. He's still absolutely amazing. So, I guess I probably have 3 personally that that's near and dear to me, that I deal with on a regular. You know, that's in my personal realm. And they're all 3 amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, y'all, he used to crack me up. He called, so he loved Transformers. So, you know, Transformers, this was back in the 90s, y'all. And Transformers was huge. I think it's when it came out, right? That and Power Rangers. Well, he, you know, it was Transformers, more than meets the eye, or whatever. Robots in disguise, that whole thing. Well, he couldn't verbalize. You know, his speech was, he just couldn't verbalize. He just flat out could not. So, what he did verbalize, though, was his language. And his language, he called them Trump-to-erts. Y'all, it was the best thing ever. And my husband and I just knew when he said, you know, Trump-to-erts, that's his Transformers. Y'all, he had his own language. It was awesome. You know, at the time, I look back and I'm like, whew, it was a rough time. You know, I was Mama Bear, and I was very protective of that one. And you know, I'm gonna do the sides, y'all, too. This is all I'm doing, okay? I'm just painting each little thing, but I am gonna paint the sides because you'll see them. This is gonna kind of stand up from the black canvas, so you'll see the sides. Let's paint them up. Let's paint them up. But y'all, he grew out of a lot of things. He started learning and teaching himself how to survive, literally how to survive. You know, we had counseling, and y'all don't think this is something that he would not approve of me telling, because he definitely would. But he, you know, we had counseling, we had specialists, we had all of that. But he literally taught himself so much. He figured out early on that he needed to make lists. He figured out early on that he needed to, there were certain things that he needed to focus on. So he figured that out on his own. And I always thought that that was pretty amazing that he, you know, we could tell him that, but he figured it out on his own. He's awesome, y'all. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So I saw a little project on Pinterest that this kind of a little bit based off of. Not, I mean, it's my own little thing, but I just thought it was really cute, really simple, really cute. And I think one coat's gonna do it, y'all. Looks like, yeah, one coat. Ooh, I almost put that yellow on that red. Y'all see that? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the green on this side. So y'all, is it TGIF for everyone? Thank God it's Friday, right? Like I said, I was in Huntsville at a conference, Huntsville, Alabama, last night. I drove over yesterday and stayed there at the hotel. It was actually in Decatur, but close to Huntsville. And y'all, I had the best time. So fun. I had one of my friends say, "Are you going alone?" I was like, "I am." Y'all, I put on my big girl panties and went on, y'all. I ain't scared. Okay. I know it's a little time consuming. Once this is the most time consuming part of it all, y'all. But I'm just going to tell you, if you have, like I said, someone in your life that is on the spectrum, that we are celebrating this month, which I'll be honest, I celebrate all the time, because I look at mine every day and think about him every day. I don't see him every day, but I definitely think about him and think, he's pretty awesome. He's a miracle, y'all. True miracle. Maybe someday I'll tell you my story with him. Okay. There's our green, y'all. Hey, honey. We're doing an autism awareness puzzle piece. Alright, let's get our last little part done. Then we'll chalk, and then we'll put it all together. You ought to put my apron on tonight, because I was like, I have a new shirt on, and y'all love this new shirt. It's super cute. I don't know if y'all can see the back, but can you see it? I think it says imperfectly perfect or something like that with the with my favorite cheetah print. I love it. So cute. I watched Lizzie and Aaron, and she had it on one day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. It's me, y'all. That is me. Which, I mean, it's all of us, but just saying, the cheetah print, all that, I loved it. Alright, steady hand, y'all. Steady hand. Alright. Okay. Let's get the sides, and then we will chalk. Thanks everyone for spreading the love, for sprinkling. I don't know why we're not allowed to say the S-H-A-R-E word, but whatever. It's a dirty word on the FB. Alrighty, y'all. That's done. Oh, I got a little bit. Okay. So here is our cute little puzzle piece. You make it look so easy. Well, you know. I do love painting, y'all. I've painted for a long time, so that's a little spot. So what I did, I will tell you, when I cut this out from the cardboard, I actually took a little sanding block and sanded off the sides so that it would just be smooth for me. So, all right, let me set this off to the side. Oh, what did I just do? Wait. Don't know what that was, but we'll set this off over here. Let it dry some. Get a little wet wipe, y'all. Ugh. Y'all, I bought some of the Dollar Tree, the little cheap wipes, not the wet baby wipes, but they're, what are these? These things. These, I mean, they're, you know, okay to wipe your hands and stuff. Ooh, they cheap. Oh, they are hand wipes. Antibacterial hand wipes. Okay, well, perfect. All right, so I think what I am going to use, because here's what I want to do. I want to put a chip in the middle of this, okay? So I'm going to put it right in the middle with the black. And I think I'm going to use Step Into the Light. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do We're All in This Together, okay? Because that's where my heart is. I feel like that's definitely my heart right there. And I like the two hearts together, and so that's the one we're doing, okay? And I'm going to use all the paste, the 4 colors of the paste on it. And we're just going to go with it. Y'all know I come on here and I don't do nothing beforehand. I don't do anything beforehand. All right. Oh, I don't know if I showed y'all a hat, though. I chalked a hat. I think I did. I can't ever remember what I showed y'all, but... Okay, so we're going to do We're in This Together. Oh, yes, Jess, you like that one, too? Okay, we're going to do that one. It's, I think we need to feel that way about everything in the world. I don't care if you don't agree with stuff. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is loving thy neighbor as thyself. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. And so, that's what I care about. Alrighty. So we're going to fuzz, y'all. Y'all know I got fuzz. Y'all, and I love our minis. Our minis are so versatile. There's so many things that you could do with the minis, and that's what I love it. I love, love, love it. Let me see. Let me put it over just a little. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. And these are made for this, so I know that they'll fit, okay? There we go. So, fits on there perfect. Okay, so let's put this in here and I'm just going to use my, I'm going to use my tool because I think that's just going to be the easiest. Let me get a wet wipe and I'm just going to do each color. I think that's just going to be the easiest, the fastest, all the above. All the above. Y'all want to make sure my glue gun's on. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, so let's start out with I don't know, we're just gonna go with it. Let's just go with it. Y'all, I hadn't even used my cadet. I think this color is beautiful. So blue is my favorite color. Y'all know, I've already said the dusky blue, the old man blue, the gray blue. That's my favorite color, but I've come to realize that literally all blues, I believe, are my favorite color, and I very rarely wear blue. I don't know why. It's so weird. Like clothes-wise, I don't do a lot of blue, and it's so weird. Okay, and this is Meadow, and I have not used it either. I've used some of the sample paste. I had some sample Meadows, which is why I bought the big one, because I loved the color. Okay. And I've used Sunnyside, and I've used Candy Apple. So these are basically primaries. I think the grid is a little bit off, and I'm going to go ahead and stir. I haven't used Candy Apple in a while. I think the last time I used it was Valentine's Day, actually. So let's just give them a little stir, y'all. I'm just going to set this over here. I'll clean them later. I've used our Sunnyside. In fact, I think the other day I did a video, and that was the day I was doing the tags. And y'all, I said Bumblebee. It was not. It was this. It was Sunnyside. Because Bumblebee was out, but it is now available. It was out for a while. Look, I said, this is Bumblebee. Oh, well. All right. And one last one. The Meadow. Let's stir it. And your paste should be like yogurt, y'all. Like a Greek yogurt. If not, you use distilled water only. Spray a little bit in, mix it up, okay? That's all you do. That's it, that's it, that's it. All right, so let's just do yellow, blue. I'm gonna do, of course, the hearts in red. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the hearts in red. I know that for a fact. You know, hearts have to be red, y'all. And I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna be, you know, this isn't gonna go like in an order or nothing crazy like that. Because here's the deal. Again, this is about autism awareness. And there is, look, the people in my life, personally, that I know, that are on the spectrum, there is not a, this is how their brain works. And so that's what we're going to do. We're honoring them, y'all. We're not doing things in a straight line. We're not doing things perfect. We're not doing any of that. We are honoring them. And you know what? They are perfect. They're perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's funny. I know I'm talking a lot tonight about this, but it's really close to my heart. When I came up with the name of my company, From Dust to Beauty Designs, you know, that is biblical, and you know, we were all made from dust, if that's what you believe. You know, that's what I believe. So we were all made from dust, and he created something beautiful. So that is what I decided I wanted. The name of my design company was From Dust to Beauty Designs. And I was literally, I was in my car one day and really praying about it, but I was praying, and I was saying, you know, I don't know what I should call it. You know, I want it to be blessed, blah blah blah. And so the song, I was listening to my playlist. I have it's called Fasting and Prayer Playlist, and I was playing the music. Well, for some reason, my playlist switched to my Apple playlist. I was listening to Spotify. Don't know why it switched, but it did. Well, I only have, I think, 3 or 4 songs on my Apple playlist. And Beautiful Things by, I think it's Gunger, was one of them. So it says, you make beautiful things out of us. And I was like, that's it. There's my confirmation. From dust to beauty. But I just think everything's beautiful. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do in this yellow. Sunny side. And then the bottom, we're going to pray that I do it right. But I'm going to try to do like a little ombre effect with all the colors. So, here we go. Here we go. Just take a little red. Okay. Little red. A little green. Okay. I'm just going to do it this way. A little blue. And a little yellow. Okay. Do a little bit more red. The red's wanting to act crazy for some reason. Okay. A little bit more green. Alright, here we go. I am going to finger paint, y'all. A little finger paint. So hopefully it'll kind of bleed together, which is what I'm kind of going for. We'll see, y'all. Oh, and that one I didn't have my blue off my fingertip good enough. It's okay. Completely okay. Okay. Let's see if that did it. Here we go. Moment of truth. I hope I didn't do it too long where these dried on there. Dried on my screen. Hopefully it won't. Yay, it did. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do this. My little E. But if I do it slow, remember if you do it slow, you can kind of fix it. Perfect, y'all. Oh, well, hold on. My G. My tail. My little tail. Okay. Y'all, how stinking cute is that? Isn't that cute? And I love that together. I just thought that would be perfect. Okay, so I'm putting this down, you know, in my little kitty litter box, y'all. My kitty litter box with just a little bit of water in it. And I always put it top side down in the water. And that just keep, oh, y'all got yellow on that. That's okay. It'll be okay. Anyway, it just kind of keeps your paste from completely drying in your screen so that you can clean them. All right, so let me dry this a little bit. Y'all, I'm gonna have to put this down here too because I'll now sling it. So I'm gonna dry this. I'm really super happy with the way it turned out. These dry really fast, really fast. You know, let me see if I can get that. I don't care about the big one because I'll put the thing over it, but oh, it came off. We're good. Okay. Let me just try. It's chunked on there. Y'all done must have slung it. Did y'all see me sling it? I mean, I must have slung. Oh, it comes off. Y'all look. I don't know if that's the acrylic or the chalk, but okay, it's good. All right. All right, so let me make sure this is good and dry. Looks like I've got a little bit on it that's not. Let's get it dry. Looks like just on the edges. Y'all, I hope this inspires y'all to do a project for autism awareness, or if you have someone that you know, you're close to, or that you know that has it. Not that has it. It sounds like a, I don't know. I never want it to sound like just a disease, or I know that sounds bad. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Their brain just works differently. That's all it is. Completely all it is. So, but if you know someone that is affected by this, make a project with them. Make something with them. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. It's not completely dry, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, I am going to glue it like this to my surface, okay? I want it sideways on my surface. Alright? And then we're going to put our chip right in the middle, okay? So, let's get this bad boy on here. Is everyone ready for Easter? We are. We went tonight and got the rest of our items that we needed. Y'all, I'm bound and determined to get some paint somewhere. Okay. So, I am going to put this right in the center. And voila! There we have it. Y'all hit the heart button if you like it. I hope that, again, anyone is affected by this, or even you guys, if one of you guys are affected by it yourself, that know that we love you. I love you with all my heart, and that it's special. You're special. If you're someone out there, or if you know someone, they're just special, and that is my favorite thing ever, that they're so special. So anyway, this is my autism awareness project for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I may come on here in the afternoon. I'm not sure. It just depends on if I get that wild hair at my booty. That's just how I do it. So I'll try to get on tomorrow night too, though, if I don't, if I still do one tomorrow afternoon. But thank y'all so much for joining me. And again, I did another sappy one, so sorry about that, but it's not really sappy. It's really positive and really beautiful. So thank y'all. See y'all later.